Oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. Wow, this is our new shed. Look at this guy. He didn't have time. He didn't have time to work, and now he can't stop working. It feels so good to get things done that you've been putting off. Right, Peace? Good morning, guys. It is a Saturday here at our homestead. There are two big, actually, homestead, not really homestead, but two big projects that are just very overwhelming around here that we don't have time for. In fact, Solo and I were just talking. We had planned to do some stuff today, and he doesn't have the time for it at all. And that's just how it's been since we got out here. Actually, it's been how it's been our whole year. It's just been a busy year. But I'm gonna show you, I have made progress on one massive project, and I got a horse behind me. I love all these animals. I just love looking out in the field and seeing all of them. Right now, it's just guineas because Eli hasn't let them out yet, and the guineas flew the coop. They all can fly. We have not clipped any of our birds' wings. We could, and then they would stay in the electric fence all night. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it just gives them an extra defense because they do free range all day. And so often they'll just let themselves out early. In fact, last night, I know I've gotten off topic here, but last night we went out to dinner. So many of our kids had other things going on. Belle was somewhere with a friend. Luka was working and then hanging out with a friend. Micah and Eli were at a friend's house. And so Tori and the rest of the little kids and Solo and I were free, so we decided to go out to eat. We went to an Ethiopian restaurant in our city. We love Ethiopian food, and the kids haven't had it a lot, and there just weren't that many kids. It was 6 kids. So we were like, let's go out. We don't do this hardly at all. If we go out to a sit-down restaurant, it's always a Mexican restaurant because they can fit a lot of us, and they're really laid back with kids. So this is just a rare event if we're not traveling. And so we went out last night, and we wanted to not have to deal with the birds when we got home, because we knew we'd get home after dark. So we put them all in their coop, set up the electric fence, but there were 12 chickens. We could not get back there for anything. They didn't care that we had food. They did not care. They were just not coming in. So we locked up the electric fence anyway for the chicks' sake, for the ducks' sake, for the guineas' sake, and the 4 chickens that came. And I figured when we got home that they would all be in there because they have this strong urge to put themselves to bed at night. And sure enough, when we got home, Solo and a couple of the boys went to count heads, and all of them were in the electric fence. So they just flew right over it and got themselves in there, even though it's a tall electric fence. I feel like the not clipping their wings gives us less control, but it gives them more control as far as if they have a predator coming after them. We have never lost a chicken to a predator. We did lose a chick, one chick, but I think it was to a chicken. One day we had the door propped shut, and somehow after the kids had taking care of the birds in the morning, the door had gotten left open somehow. I think it wasn't propped well, and a chicken knocked it over. Chicken or guinea. There were a lot of chicken feathers in that coop, and there was one missing chick. Isn't that awful? There was no sign of it anywhere. So either the chicken got it out of the coop, helped it out, it just kind of disappeared, or a chicken ate it, which I know that is very possible too, which is so gross to me. I don't know, chickens are cannibals. Wow, let's get back to the jobs I have. I am not good at gardening. I've known this forever. It's not my forte. I love taking care of the animals. Solo does like the gardening a lot more. He just has not had time for it. These were beautiful flower beds that I took care of well last year when we moved in, but I did not take care of well this time, and they grew up with weeds. This all looked like this. And so I really want to have it ready for winter, everything, but it's just so overwhelming. These weeds are very difficult. So I finally got the right tools that have helped me, and I've been getting rid of the weeds, the really tall weeds. I actually have I feel a little guilty. The cats love playing here. This grass, our small lawnmower, has not worked since we moved out here full time. It's really annoying. So around the house, all the fields and everything look great and beautiful all the time because we're mowing that. But we don't have the small mower. In fact, that's the one thing Solo was going to work on today. That's why he can't help me. He needs to work on that mower. But I got this big weed pile here, so it doesn't look awesome, the grass around here. But I was gonna tell you, I felt a little guilty because the chickens love to be in these tall weeds so much. In fact, we found a lot of eggs from the guineas up in here. There are a couple chickens in here right now. You can see They just love it. And so I feel a little bad getting rid of the weeds. They also love those over there. They used to love all of these that I got rid of. But I'm sure they'll find another place. Hey, don't dig in the flower bed. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I have gotten this project tackled by finding the right tools and spending 15 minutes every day. That's all I do. I make myself come out for 15 minutes. I also finally got spider web garden gloves. I realized I don't like getting my hands dirty. That's some of it. And so the garden gloves have helped. I've got this tool. It's like a power drill, only for clippers. So a power clippers. I'll show you those. And that has helped a lot. So the ones I can't pull, I just clip. They're these really pretty, I think hostas they're called. And I had left all of them. They looked really good. But bless his heart, I think Seth came to help me with what I was doing and picked them when I went back inside. Oops. So hopefully they come back. I'm sure they will. I was able to get rid of all the weeds in here. I also bought a weed burner, which helps too, but it's slow. And I was able to clean up all of this. So many weeds. After I do the flower beds, I really want to do the garden area, which we have some tomato plants in there, but mostly it's weeds. So I want to get rid of all of that and just be ready. Oh yeah. Okay, these are the incredible clippers. Oh, I don't have the battery in right now. I keep it out just for safety, but they will cut anything when you push the buttons. They're amazing. These are the tiny guinea eggs we're getting. They're really little, especially this one. We haven't tried these yet, but I think they're supposed to be good. These are our duck eggs. We get like 2 to 3 of these a day. And then I think this is our first chicken egg. We got it a couple days ago. We haven't seen any more since, but Eli's going out to check right now. I know those chickens are close to laying. They're like 19 weeks old, so should be any time now, but maybe another week or 2. I don't know. The sunflowers have been beautiful though, let me tell you that. Okay, I'm gonna give you a demonstration because this tool is too cool. See how easy? This is how I tackle projects that I don't want to do or I don't have time for or are too overwhelming. In this case, it was all 3. And having the right tools makes a huge difference. The biggest key is 15 minutes a day, because most of the time when I do 15 minutes, I can keep going a little longer, don't even realize that it's been 15 minutes already, so I end up getting it done. Eventually, little by little, one little bite at a time. The kids are listening to Beach Boys. They miss Judah. Okay, let me show you the next huge thing I have to tackle that I don't want to. It is, oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. This is our garage. We got toys. We have storage stuff. We have storage stuff we haven't put away, like regular things we use. We have new things we haven't found a home for. We have books we don't know where to put. We have a freezer that leaked. We had to clean out. Behind this shelf are 2 couches and all our dressed up clothes have exploded over there. I might as well show you the homeschool buckets the kids have gotten into and not put away. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. Bottom line is winter is coming and we have another shed on our property that is in the same space. Well, it's not messy. It's not messy like this, but it is full of furniture and we really need it to keep our equipment in. We need more space in it for the winter. We have a huge back of a semi truck that we were given. We just have not had time to load it up. So this garage needs to be like cleaned up. We need to make a play area out of it. For the winter, we're gonna put space heaters out here and just do our best to have a space that the kids can go to when it's just too biting cold to spend a lot of time outside. Solo, I don't think has time to help me with this and I put it off like waiting for his help, but you know, we're getting to October and it's gonna get cold soon and I just am gonna have to employ the same tactic that I did outside in those weeds that I didn't wanna deal with too. And just do the thing I don't wanna do. Actually today, I just wanna get like a jump start because I don't know, when you are starting with this big of a mess and you're just doing 15 minutes a day, it can feel real defeating, especially that first week or so. And so Belle said she has some time to help me and I think I'm just gonna see what we can get done in a couple hours and then at least when I come to do my 15 minutes a day I'll have a better plan maybe. Whew. That is Saturday over here. Can you tell? I'm not even looking forward to this even a little. And I love to clean and organize. There's just not a lot of places for things to go. But it'll work out. It's gonna be good. It will be great to have a play space for the kids. I think it was around last week that I made a video talking about how I am trying to get myself more motivated and it is really working. One of the things was moving furniture, just changing things up so it works. And we've been doing that a lot. Okay, so with this area, I moved a desk here. We cleaned out a bench there that was just collecting stuff. I loved the bench and we could sit and look out the window, but the bottom line was that the bench was collecting stuff and I can't have benches collect things. So we had to get rid of that. The 3 little girls have their desks here for school. That's been working out well. That's just some rearranging we did. I found a cart that I had out in the shed of our storage stuff. And so all the kids have their school stuff and supplies right here, whether they're working here or they're here. The older kids have supplies on those carts. So this is all looking good. A little less stuff, a little more organized. Oh, you ready to get out? The kids were eating cinnamon and sugar on bagels, a cinnamon and sugar mixture that we made. And so she wanted some on her banana, which is not that bad of an idea, actually. And milk, her favorite. Is that your favorite? Mm-hmm. Girl loves some milk. I moved beds around in our loft area again. We have 4 kids sleeping in a small, it's not that small, but it's for 4 kids probably. It's a triple bunk and a toddler bed. I moved those beds around again just to make it fresh and new and make space for the few toys that we do keep inside up there. They also have their clothes and shoes up there now, so I keep rotating things and moving things and adjusting. It will probably take us like a year and a half to get it all adjusted the right way, and then we'll move into our new house, hopefully. Just when we got it really good. Papa just sent Eli a book. Show me what it is. Great Battles for Boys.
Wait, can I see it?
Looks good. We'll report back. What's that face?
I don't know.
All right, I've gathered a bunch of helpers. Operation Make a Playroom. I give up. Operation Make a Playroom. We're gonna spend 2 hours, just 2 hours.
Just 2 hours?
Just 2 hours.
Like it's a little.
It is a little. The rest of the day will be play. Just 2 hours, we'll work together and see what we can accomplish.
Look, can I not clean?
Do you like playrooms? Do you want to have a playroom?
Yeah.
Then you gotta help. It is 10:45. I'm not sure how good we'll be at filming the process, but I'll try a little and we'll let you know how it's coming along. We'll show you.
Mom, there's a queen kitten.
Mm-hmm. She's so fun. We're very distracted by kittens. Okay, Tori and Eli have made quick work of this. We found 2 big bags to put all our costume stuff in. We had been using tubs. We had been using plastic bags. That puff is where our stuffed animals go. The little dressers where the doll clothes go.
Mom, I found my own phone.
Oh yeah. Okay, what can you help clean?
I don't know.
Okay, there's food in here. Take that to the other side of the wall here. All the little food things. Just over half an hour and we've made a lot of progress. We found 3 Segways we don't have chargers for. So Belle was able to look online so we could decide whether we're throwing them out or we're able to find chargers. She was able to find some and ordered them. No, absolutely not. Oh, she does. Wow, we've done a lot of good things.
Mom,
in a very quick amount of time.
School, and always the teacher, and I kept on getting A stuff.
Wow, A stuff, huh? It's only in the 70s, but it's way more humid than I realized. I am sweaty. We are making big progress now. We're about to lay a rug here and set up the toys. And then hopefully build a wall of shelves so that the outside toys can go on the other side of it. Okay, we actually finished in an hour and a half. See, a job I was putting off that actually didn't even take that long. We got the freezer back here. Let me give you a little tour. How nice it is. These are some kitchen cupboards, school cupboard, bassinet. Oh, but it's so clean and nice. We have all our school boxes here, dress up clothes. Those make a big mess when we get them out. There's dolls, doll clothes. And this is just like an area for them to play. And then now they have this area too, which is housing the little store. They're gonna put their dishes on there. And their little kitchen that they haven't seen in like 4 or 5 months. So favorites, big favorites, the store and the kitchen. We have a rug here, which is nice. This houses some of our school activities too, so it's nice that that's easily accessible. This is all like helpful stuff, a bag of giveaway, like cat food, storage items, you know. That was always there, but we cleaned it out really good. And then this side, on the other side of the cupboard, the front of the garage, is where we can keep all the bikes and balls, and hopefully the carpet will act as a good divider. We may have a shelf we just put there if we're hardly ever getting out here in the winter. But overall, it's a much better situation. Looks like we got a cat. He's black, so I don't know if you can tell, but a cat about to drive the car. This over here is our off-season clothes, coats, and shoes that don't fit or different sizes. They're all organized by size, so that's very helpful. We can still get to all of that. Obviously, it's going to be a mess a lot because this is a play area, but Noelle and Hope and Desi are going to set up the kitchen in the store, and it'll be a good place to play.
My phone's back. Clean enough so we can put real water.
Oh, nope, it's not. Definitely not. We also have this attic space up there that the kids play in a lot. What do you guys have in the attic?
Stop. We have a whole chair, like really comfortable chair. It's like a bed, but it's...
They play house up there. Solo ended up being around and was able to help move the freezer and move some furniture, and he got one lawnmower working, so that's good. These guys, of course, have found some bikes they forgot they had, and they're having fun with that. Nothing like cleaning a place out to get a renewed sense of wanting to play with all your stuff. We're making this tiny house work little by little. I do need to be better at not just like throwing things in the garage to deal with later, because the garage can get really messy really fast. And it's so tempting. I mean, I think a lot of people know what I am talking about, because we have junk drawers or junk closets or junk bedrooms or whatever. And so there's sometimes a place in your house where you can just shove things and forget about it for a while. And I really can't afford to do that in this house. Just can't afford to do it. I gotta put things away. I gotta find things, homes for things right away. I really think about anything I buy already, but I need to think a little harder about where it will live and make sure I find this home right then. All right, we got a few things to add to the semi.
Yeah.
We're not ready to tackle that shed, but soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should do it before it freezes. Wow. This is our new shed. Pretty awesome. Oh, there are mattresses already in there. Yep. I could use that shelf, Solo. Okay, I'm breathing heavy, but I want to show you. Noelle has done such a good job setting up this kitchen. She even decorated for fall.
Yep.
She's doing a great job. Okay, I got all those buckets, school buckets, on that shelf I found out there in the semi. And this is really going to help me because the kids can reach the grade. These are the current grades we're in, plus science, English, math, that we get into all the time. And instead of having to pull every bucket off to find theirs and leaving them all over, they can easily access what they are needing to find the book they need without pulling it anywhere, and hopefully making way less of a mess. I should have got my breath back before I started this. And I think I'm going to put the costumes on top there just so they're not easily accessible. There's some toys I'd much rather them, I like them to play with them, but I'd rather them ask first, because these costumes make such a mess. So if they ask me, then I know when they're playing with them, and I can make sure they put them away when they're done. So they can still play with them all they want to, but I want them to ask. Yeah, that's fun. Can you tell we're a bit nervous about the long winter ahead? It's good to have a playroom set up. I think with space heaters, we'll be able to use this room a lot. There's also windows behind there and back there. And those will really help it be a living space, a play space. That with heaters. Hopefully. Maybe we'll have to close some gaps in the garage door or stop opening it altogether. Ooh, it's loud out there. I don't know if I showed Belle.
Hi, I'm here.
I'm tired, and so is Belle. She helped a lot.
I'm also allergic to cats, so that's great.
And the cats lived in that garage for a little while.
So I did that.
So will you forever be allergic to that garage?
Yes. Also, look at this cute duck.
Oh man, a viewer from, oh, let me get this right, Belgium sent us all these crocheted animals, and they are the cutest, but that duck's leg fell off. Belle's gonna fix it.
Duck leg? Yeah, but
They are the cutest animals I ever did see homemade. The duck is my favorite,
and they
obviously.
got something for each one of us in the
Yes, everybody has their own.
But
We got a one-legged duck.
I got like a unicorn head.
Yeah, they're all so cute. Look at this guy. He didn't have time. He didn't have time to work, and now he can't stop working. It's because he skipped the boys' game, which did I influence you to skip the boys?
Yeah. I could have been guilty watching the whole game.
Oh no, come on, man.
Your beautiful wife. The video the one guy
Oh,
in
boy.
a courthouse that's with his wife of 45 years. And he's gotten a ticket or something, and the judge was about to let him off the hook. The lady wanted to make sure the judge knew that it wasn't her fault, it was his fault.
Oh.
And then he turns around and says, you know, we've been married, happily married, for 45 years. And he looks at the guy, isn't that correct? And the guy says, yeah, yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, he's like, God, that was the... I can't tell the story well enough.
Okay. We believe you. Luka and Micah have football every Saturday. It takes a lot of time because they both have games. Last week it was like 7 hours because one of them had a doubleheader. And it doesn't leave much time for working around the yard. Today it was out of town, so he was still gonna go. They went with friends and then he was gonna go meet him. And I just only needed the freezer moved. What I needed like 3 things. Here he is still. Sorry, Solo.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
But the yard is looking very good. The garage, oh, what a relief it is to have that done. She's already bringing toys from the garage play kitchen out to the deck. So that's how that's going. I just had to bring you down here and show you again our beautiful scenery and remind you and I why we've moved to a tiny house for the winter. It's so worth it. Our water levels come up a lot. I try to come down here every day, whether I'm walking or just driving, and appreciate the view or running. Look at the reflection. Oh, it's so beautiful. The kids have been swimming in this pond, this disgusting pond, a lot lately. It's been so much fun. They swim all the way across it. It's a 4-acre pond. They swim across it. They have done all kinds of fun things in it. I hope today's video is a good encouragement for you to get something done that you've been putting off, whether it's the 15-minute chunks a day that do make a difference over time, or rallying everyone and working for a couple hours and seeing big change. It feels so good to get things done that you've been putting off. Right? Peace? Thank you guys for watching today, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye. Do you want to show the treat you got? You have it on your face. For all your hard work. What is it? Ice cream.